Hello, I'm Scott Flanagan, everyone. I wish say I could say I had a better day today, and which I really didn't. Um, Today I finally got hold of the lady who was supposedly showing me the place yesterday. She wasn't planning to return my call whatsoever, so I kept on calling back today. But she wasn't. And when I found out the reason why she wasn't planning to return my call, I mean the messages I left a couple messages on her answer machine. Basically, I finally got a hold of her. She gave me a tone in her voice. Apparently, she was sick of me calling her. Because I don't understand people. I don't like to be left hanging whatsoever. If you don't want me there, if you don't want me to be in your place or your apartment, tell me. I'm going to keep on calling you back. And back until I get an answer. Don't leave me in the dark like that. That just makes no sense. That I sat an hour and a half in the cold, waiting just to look at that place on Morel Street. For her, she didn't show up in time, and when she finally gets there, and she didn't have the keys even to unlock the door. Although she was kind enough to give me a ride home. And then she said, well, we'll call you, we'll get a hold of you once we get all the information and stuff about getting into the apartment to look at it. No, she didn't do that, actually. Instead, she just didn't bother calling me to tell me what's going on at all. And then when I finally get a hold of her today, later in the evening, come to find out, she apparently found somebody else already rented the place. Apparently. A little upsetting. She wouldn't answer her phone to tell me that, or return my call to tell me that, till later in the evening. I'm sick of this. And every place I've so far I called, it's not because of my pets or anything. It's because the program I'm on, McKinley, Section 8. They will not accept it. So, and probably more likely I'm just going to have to move out of Jackson. And hopefully I can find a place outside Jackson somewhere. Because I don't know what to do at this point. Every place so far I have called, even the person who gave me a number to call at, their voicemail's full. Nobody's answering the phone. And the voicemails, the people I left the numbers on, their voicemail, no return call. I am sick and tired of wasting my time trying to find a place, and come 2-3 days later, and they don't want me in there because they don't want to tell me the truth why they don't want me in there. Because they don't want to tell you, sorry, we don't accept McKinley. It's a government program that's guaranteed to pay the rent. I mean, I have no criminal record. I don't even have a parking ticket. I don't even do drugs. I don't even do alcohol. And I'm trying to be out here and trying to make a living. Not just trying to not live off the state. But nobody is willing to let me move in a place because they don't want to deal with McKinley. I wish I could just switch over to a different program. It doesn't work that way. So it's going to screw everything up with my DHS paperwork. that I got filled out. I'm gonna have to reapply again because I couldn't get the information they required. Because everyone that I went to go look at a place, sorry, we can't accept you because we do not want to deal with McKinley. Or nobody doesn't want to return the call that I left the message on. So, everything's hyping at once and I can't. Deal with this anymore. That lady yesterday, she basically, I guess somebody already rented it before I even was going to look at it. Apparently, that's what her excuse was. After sitting there for an hour and a half in the blistering cold, waiting for them to show up. And it took me all day just to try to get a hold of them to see what's going on. It took me all day. I left messages, I tried to call him back multiple times, and finally she answered her phone. And her tone of her voice wasn't the greatest, neither. Well, all she did was simple as call me up, sorry, we already rented the place. That was how simple it was. Nope, she didn't want to do that. Yeah, she didn't felt so bad for me. She thought I was going to just leave him hanging. Don't know what the heck's going on. Am I going to look at this place or not? I'm hoping to get it, maybe. Wasting my time here, hoping to get this place. I've been calling another place, but nobody's returned my calls whatsoever. Or their phones, or no, voicemails are full. Yeah, apparently they're both rented out. Apparently. So, I'm screwed. Again. Then if I do find a place to go look at outside of town, question is how am I going to get there to look at the place? I don't have no vehicle and nobody's willing to transport me. So I can go look at the place and talk to the person who owns it. So I'm fucked either way. I don't know what people's problem is whatsoever. with welfare people, with Section 8. I just tried calling them today too. Nobody's answering the phone. And no return call. That's what I've been getting a lot for leaving these messages. So. Even called. Let's see, who else I called today. I called Rip Me Properties. Nothing. Even called. Let's see, this is a long list. That broker place on Wildwood. Nothing. Jackson's is one of the worst places just trying to find anywhere to live. Okay. What do you want to talk about? I mean, how do you want to talk to me? I'm asking. Yeah. Where can I go? I'm on a program that's supposed to help me have a place to live, and look where it's gotten me so far. I don't know if I haven't tried yet. I haven't tried calling even, what was that? Where is it? I even tried calling Richard Beach too. No. His answer sheet's packed full. Wind Brokers, who I called. Called Rip Me Properties. I'm not having any luck here. I have no problem dealing with roaches. I could treat for roaches. Bed bugs is the whole big thing with me right now. I was at one of Richard Enos's places with a major roach problem, and I got stuff treated, and I was killing them off. I was taking care of the problem. But me and the person I lived with got into it, and well, what the hell? Yeah, I was cleaning out one of Richard Enos's places. Too bad he passed away. Please accept. Where'd you send a request at? Facebook. because I don't have any requests on Facebook at all. Yeah, I can take care of his roach problem in his place. I just want to get out of the bedbug situation. You know, it's a little late to get a hold of anybody right now. Again, wasting freaking time, valuable time. People are just wants to leave me in the dark to the point where they don't want to tell me what they're thinking or the truth, why they don't want to have me move in. The funny part, he's on the Section 8 call list, or one of the call lists. Yeah, that's if they don't pass it, I'm screwed. That's another thing. I gotta find one of those places that passes. Yeah, the one thing is he bought the house I lived in on Wave Street, and he did a damn good job of remodeling that place. He did a nice job on it. So, I don't know. Yeah, because John Thomas bought the place I lived in on William Street when I was living there. After my landlord died there. So. All I want is a place to live. Possible in Jackson, but that ain't gonna happen, looks like. Whole week of spending trying to find a place to live. And worker has got me nowhere. Dead end after dead end. Wow. Were you trying to make the request at Facebook? Because I haven't seen no requests yet, whatsoever. I called that number and voicemail box was full. No longer accepting any voicemails whatsoever. I called that number. Man, I don't know what to do. I don't. Okay. Where's the shot, right? Yeah, well, if I knew where you're trying to if wherever you're sending a request, I haven't found any requests sent to me from you. Abed Reba. And all my problem is not the cat situation. It's all it is because they don't want to accept the Section 8 I'm on. That's all it is. You're talking about way out past there. Or if you're talking about, again, then that will screw me in transportation. There's no bus stop way out there. For thinking what you're talking about. I think it's trailer park. No, I'm not homeless yet. I just can't find a place to go. I have till the end of the month to be out of here. But I've been calling, I've been looking at places, and most of them don't want to accept McKinley Section 8. Like this last one, it was like I was staying out in the blistering cold for an hour and a half just to look at the place. And she comes to tell me today, later on today, of multiple calls making to her to find out what's going on. Because she didn't bother to make a phone call back to me and say, hey, we already got the places rented out. She was avoiding saying that to me. So, because I guess she felt bad, but still I don't like to be left hanging there for the whole entire day and not knowing if I'm going to get the place or not, you know? It's a bunch of bullshit. I don't see what the hell. You know, I don't have a criminal record. I do not have. The one place I'm thinking, you're talking about a trailer park on Francis Street? Are you talking about something there? Yeah, but I gotta make sure I have transportation around town. Not just there's so many things that gotta come into factor on this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to move out of Jackson. But the problem is I gotta find a way to go look at the place out of Jackson too. I have no means of transportation to go talk to those people or go look at the place. Oh, okay. I thought we were talking about a trailer park. Yeah, I know about Sound Valley. I know Sound Valley is. I know where that is. I thought something they were talking about one off. Well, it wasn't Francis. Airline Drive is what I was thinking of. And the one way out in West Michigan. Yeah, I'm talking about trailer parks too. There's a trailer park out on Airline Drive, way out there, and there's a trailer park out in West Michigan, also, way out there, almost close to M60. And plus, there's one on South Street too. Those places are not even on a bus stop. I've been overwhelmed by a lot of stuff today, and trying to get things sold for somebody. I can't. All Pro Realty won't accept my Section 8. Another thing you gotta be concerned about is my size on trailers. The last person I stayed with somebody in Sun Valley, and he bought the trailer he owned was very dinky. I barely made it through the hallway of the trailer. That's how big I am. That's another thing you might want to take into consideration also is my size for those trailers. Yep, it sucks. Yep. A lot of places do not want to deal with McKinley. I've been doing all week just trying to find a place to live. Can't accept you, not McKinley. Nope, McKinley, nope. Try Arbor at Lakeside. I'm worried about those places as my self-employment. That's that kind of place. I'm not sure how well that will go there. That's one thing I'm worried about also. Okay. I just said I've been in one of the trailers out there. It was small, so I never been in one of the ones with the two places in one, neither. So I don't know. All I can do is look at them and go from there. So I got to be careful where I move to because of my self-employment. That's another thing I got to be concerned about. For working when I do the kind of work I do, I want to make sure I still have an income. thing I'm still concerned of, there's still a chance of losing my Section 8. See, I gotta make sure I have a backup plan if that does happen. See, I'm pretty sure Sun Valley frowns upon subleasing. That's why I only was able to stay for 3 days with the other guy. That's where I got my Section 8 through. Was through Community Action Agency. Disability Connections won't do nothing with me. See, that's how I got my Section 8 in the first place, was through Community Action Agency. That's how I got that. They don't do very much. And you got to be homeless. I do have a video on that too. I'm not coming up with any excuses on that one. There's a video on that. Problem is, again, I know I can't be picky, but plus I gotta look at about my future in the long run too. If I don't have my self-employment, how am I gonna pay my rent? Or if I lose my Section 8, how am I gonna pay? Am I able to just pay half the portion of the rent? At least that I would need to have a roommate to move in with me. So it's not because I'm just being picky. I am looking at the long term. It's not because I'm being picky. I gotta think of all those things. If I lose if I don't have a self-employment, no income. If I don't have Basically, if I don't have my Section 8, and I lose that, I have to pay the full month's rent all the way through the time being when I'm there, or I'd be evicted out of there. See, I still can lose my Section 8. There's still a possible chance. So I'm not sure on that exactly. Because right now it's in the process of going to a hearing. See, I gotta plan ahead before I jump. I'm not saying the trailer part. What Hannah said about the airline, whatever, lake apartments. It's not a place you really want to run your self-employment business out of. Because they'll draw too much. A lot of neighbors will start complaining. That's what I'm concerned about for any apartments like that. That's why I try and avoid those major apartment complexes. And I gotta find a place that includes utilities. Again, Park Forest. That's a big, massive building. Unless I had a storefront, that would be a possibility. Yeah. I would able to do it if I had my own storefront. Then I would consider that. If I had a place for my business, I will do it. See, a lot of people they'll think the wrong thing about things when they're like, I dealt with that Peterson Apartments, and they thought I was some type of drug dealer. It wasn't because I went before. That was before my self-employment with computers. That was I had friends over constantly and stuff like that. And that too. 2-year wait. So that's why I'm trying to find a place to be in, like a basically a house apartment deal thing. That's what I'm looking for, but yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, and any of the subsidized housing is waiting list. Yeah, I'm really not looking. Again, I'm not really looking for anything big. But again, I got it. Another thing that won't fly neither for the roommate situation. Also, see, if I lose my Section 8, I'm gonna have to get a roommate. Huh? Oh. The problem with that, I can't go on site most of the time because most of the time those people have no internet access or their internet speed is the crappiest ever. And then I would be staying there for hours on day. Now, doing sitting in a complete stranger's home for about, let's say, maybe 7 to 12 hours. Would you want to do that? Would that person want you there for 7 to 12 hours? If that job takes that long? Because most of the time I have to do factory resets and format and reinstalls. That's one of the reasons why I do it out of my place. That's where my majority of my business is the format and reinstalls and factory resets. And those take hours to do. And especially when the person don't have a decent enough internet connection or any internet connection, it makes it more difficult. Yeah. Most of my computer prepared videos is got the most views on them. And they're still got to follow the lines. Do they actually have Comcast or cable hooked up in their homes? Again, you follow that one, and then you go pick it up. What happens if I drop that tower from walking to the bus stop, get on the bus carrying the tower, and I drop it and break it? You know how klutzy I am, Angela. I'm not gonna get what do I do? Yeah, no good this today.